Evening, good evening, all of you. Good evening, all. And today, as we have promised, that the second part of the current affairs. So now, as you are aware that current affairs plays such a vital role in every competitive examination. So this particular current affairs is such an integral part of general studies that you will find it quite handy, quite useful. Quite useful for all the competitive examinations. So today, so let's begin the quiz without much delay. I'm thinking that slowly all will join here, join the class. Okay. So the 2024, 2025 and 26 based some current affairs questions we are going to start soon. Okay. So here, what is exactly the current affairs? So as you are aware, it is very essential for staying informed about global or national events, which enables informed decision making and critical thinking. So they are, or they form the core of every competitive examination, bridging static knowledge with real world governance. So that's why current affairs is so important and plays a crucial role. So here we go for the first question of the day. Let's begin the show. So the Constitution, that is 131st Amendment Bill, proposes increasing the maximum limit of Lok Sabha members from 550 to options are A 650, option B it is 750, option C you have 850, and option D we have 950. So the Constitution, One-31st Amendment, okay. So now here we go. The question. So write the Constitution 131st Amendment and let us see. I am waiting for your options now. Who is willing to give the answers now? Let us see, get the answers on the chat. So this is one of the most interesting question. And as we are live, so before we hit the first question, so try to say hi or clear, and the clock is ticking and I want to see a waterfall of answers in the chat. Maybe A, B, C, or D. Okay. So now the option. So now I will reveal the answers. The Constitution bill proposes increasing the maximum limit of Lok Sabha members from 500 to what is the number? Is the question here? So welcome to an arena where knowledge reigns supreme. And tonight, intellect takes the center stage. Let the finest minds rise. This is not just a quiz, it is a celebration of brilliance. This is the battle of minds. So here we go for the right answer. And the right answer is flashed on the screen, and you can see that option C. So those who have opted for option C, okay, so option C is a correct answer. So option C is right answer, 850 members. So the 131st Amendment expansion to accommodate the demographic representation, and now the number is at 850 members. We will soon after the completion of the present census. So now, so let's go for the next question. And what is the next question? So here comes a question that separates the curious from the truly informed. So let us see the question, next question on your screen. Get ready and see what is next. The question number 2 on your screen. So Armand Duplantis. So this question is on sports. This is a question on sports. Armand Duplantis broke the world record for the 15th time in his career. So Armand Duplantis, already a living legend in the sport, that is the pole world, as you are aware. So in this pole world, Armand Duplantis broke the world record for the 15th time in his career. He belongs to which country? Now the question is, he belongs to which country? And the options here are Sweden, Norway, USA, or Russia. Okay. So the answer, let us reveal the answer, and the answer is Sweden. So Sweden is the right option. 15th world record, demonstrating an unprecedented incremental climb that defines elite pole vaulting. So we used to have a legend called as Sergei Bubka, but now it is Duplantis. So let's go for the next question on your screen. So the next question is right. So this question demands not just memory but mastery. A question designed to challenge even the brightest. So brace yourselves. And now the question, here we go. Who was or were chief guest for Republic Day Parade 2026? Okay. The options are Anutin Sternviracul, Mr. Antonio Costa, option C, Ursula von der Leyen, or both B and C. So we have four options: who was or were chief guest for Republic Day. And now the answer. I am waiting just for 15 seconds and will certainly disclose the answer. And the right answer is, the right answer here is, okay, now I am going to say the answer. Okay, so you see on the screen, and this is option B, which is completely correct. Option B we have is absolutely correct. Okay, so Antonio Costa, the European leader, and Ursula von der Leyen represents the European Union. So these are the two prominent personalities who attended our Republic Day in 2026. So here comes the next question, the one that demands not just memory but mastery, a question designed to challenge even the brightest. So brace yourselves. The question is right. The one cricket, my life and more, is an autobiography of which Indian cricketer? So we want to know that who is okay. The one cricket, my life and more is an autobiography of which Indian cricketer? Options are A. Abhishek Sharma, B. Shikhar Dhawan, C. KL Rahul, or D. Surya Kumar Yadav. So now the answer on your screen. So time waits for none. So make your decisions now. Every ticking second brings you closer to triumph or defeat. So here we disclose the answer. The one cricket, my life and more is an autobiography of which Indian cricketer? And the right option is B, that is Shikhar Dhawan. It is the autobiography of a very popular cricketer by the name Shikhar Dhawan. So the one chronicles Dhawan's journey from domestic cricket to becoming one of India's most dependable opening batters on the global stage. So that's why the right answer here is Shikhar Dhawan. So Shikhar Dhawan is the right answer. So now let us move for the next. So the next question on your screen, how many days of employment is guaranteed by the new G Ramji Act of 2025? So the question, how many days of employment is guaranteed by the new G Ramji Act 2025? So is it 75, B 100, C 125, or D 150? So this is the question. So in the race against time, hesitation is your greatest rival. So that's why within the stipulated time frame, you need to go for the answer. So now the option, which option is the correct? And the correct option is obviously the C, which says 125 days. So earlier, under Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, which guaranteed 100 days labor, but with this new scheme, it represents a significant 25-day extension from the previous historical benchmarks. So this is going to boost the rural economic stability and ensure prolonged livelihood security under the updated GRAM-G framework. So now the next question on your screen. So let's test not what you know, but how deeply you understand. So here we go for the next question on your screen, which is based on global and national milestones. And the question is on your screen. Countries which was or were severely affected by the tropical cyclone Ghazani was or were. Option A, India. Option B, Morocco and Algeria. Option C, Iran. Or option D, Madagascar and Mozambique. The moment is slipping away, so commit to your answer. Time waits for none. Make your decision now. And you cannot consume too much time. So within 15 seconds, I'm going to disclose the answer. So let us see what is the right answer. And the right answer is, and the right answer, here we go, is option D. So option D, that is Madagascar and Mozambique. So Indian Ocean cyclone corridor frequently impacts these two geographically adjacent nations. If you see on Africa map, you will find that Madagascar and Mozambique, they are opposite to each other, adjacent nations. So it highlights the increasing intensity and reach of tropical weather systems across the southern hemisphere. So now we will move on to the next question. So this is where champions distinguish themselves. And your question, the next question on your screen. Which state has unveiled the AI operated virtual news anchor Ankita? And your options are A, Kerala. Option B, West Bengal. Option C, Odisha. Or option D, Assam. So we have four options. Which state has unveiled the AI operated virtual news anchor Ankita. So I want people write. So here Kovel Manas says, right, earlier also he gave the right answer. And now we have Assam is his option. So let us see here what is the right one. Which state has unveiled the AI operated virtual news anchor Ankita? So we will not waste time, and within 15 seconds I am going to just flash the answer on the screen, and here we go. And the right option, right, that was a flawless execution, truly commendable, and that was a correct answer. And that's why, so correct option, which is Assam. So regional media ecosystems are rapidly adopting cutting edge generative AI for daily localized broadcasts. So here we have the first of its kind, that is the AI based anchor by the name Ankita. So here we go for the next question on your screen. So this question is certainly going to make you rack your brain. So let us see what is the next question on your screen. So which city became India's cleanest city right? So cleanest city for the 7th consecutive time in Swachh Sarvekshan. Okay. So the question is interesting, but at the same time, it will make you think. Right. So Manas says Indore. So what the others have to say, please don't be passive listeners. Respond so that this will become more and more attractive and competitive. Okay, let's not waste the time, and let's reveal the answer. So answer is just on your screen, and it is absolutely correct. That was a fantastic display of knowledge and the right answer. So the unmatched record, as we are aware, for the 7th consecutive time in the National Swachh Sarvekshan, Indore is securing the first place, and that is 7th straightly every year for the 7th straight time. Now let's go for the next question on your screen. The next question is, name the anti-Naxal operation conducted by CRPF, Cobra, Chhattisgarh Police and DRG in the Karreguttalu Hills. Name the anti-Naxal operation conducted by CRPF, Cobra, Chhattisgarh Police and DRG in the Karreguttalu Hills, which is the border between Chhattisgarh and Telangana region. So as India is striving to make those regions free from the Naxalism, so go for the answers. I am waiting for just 10 seconds and we will reveal the answer. So now options are whether it is Operation Sindoor, B Operation Brahma, C Operation Ajay, or D the Black Forest. So as we have seen that current affairs plays a vital role in almost all the prominent competitive examinations. So this form the core of every competitive examination, bridging the static knowledge with real world governance, covering lot of topics like polity and governance, public policy or welfare schemes, international relations, international organizations, awards, sports, art and culture, appointment, resignations, and so on, so on. So now let us see here what is the option. So here we reveal and the option clear what the others are thinking. Okay, so meanwhile, let me disclose the answer. And the right answer is Black Forest. So the name of the operation is Black Forest. So a master class in multi-agency coordination, seamlessly combining central paramilitary tactical units with local state police intelligence. So this operation was executed specifically to dismantle entrenched insurgent networks in the dense, topographically difficult Karreguttalu region. So the right answer is Operation Black Forest. So now the next question on your screen. Hitchin and Menar are two latest additions to the list of Ramsar sites in India. Hitchin and Menar are two latest additions to the list of Ramsar sites in India. Now the question is, both of these are in which state? Okay, in which state is the question? So now let us see here. Options are Madhya Pradesh, B. Uttar Pradesh, C. Rajasthan, or D. It is Goa. So let us reveal the answer, and the right answer is option C, that is Rajasthan. Hitchin, globally renowned wintering ground hosting thousands of migratory demoiselle cranes annually. So you can see on the Rajasthan political map, so where the Hitchin is located, and next we have Menar, also popularly known as the bird village. So most of the migratory birds come here, and this is a community protected wetland ecosystem. So this is the answer. So here we go for the next question on your screen. Which city in India was selected to host the 2030 Commonwealth Games? 2030 Commonwealth Games. So yes, that Manas was right when he opted Rajasthan. Okay, that's great answering. So which city in India was selected to host the 2030 Commonwealth Games? And your options are A. Ahmedabad, B. Kolkata, C. Bhubaneswar, or D. Chennai. So this is the question. So every ticking second brings you closer to triumph or defeat. So decide now, because opportunity doesn't linger. So now I am waiting for just 10 seconds, and then we will move on to what is the right option. And the right option is, okay, here we go. The right option. Which city in India was selected to host the 2030 Commonwealth Games? 2030 Commonwealth Games. Okay. So now let us see here the right answer on your screen. And the right answer on your screen is Ahmedabad. So Ahmedabad is the right answer. So India is going to host the 2030 Commonwealth Games, that is in Ahmedabad. So firmly positions Ahmedabad as a rising premier hub for hosting international mega sporting events. So this infrastructure wise also it is the well developed city. So now the option is Ahmedabad, which is absolutely correct, and Manas had given the right answer. So here we move on to the next question without wasting time. Which book won the International Booker Prize for 2025? Which book won the International Booker Prize for 2025? Options are A. Tomb of Sand, B. Heart Lamp, C. Small Boat, or D. Perfection. So we have four options: Tomb of Sand, B. Heart Lamp, C. Small Boat, or D. Perfection. So in just 10 seconds, we are going to reveal the answer without wasting the valuable time. So as we know, current affairs plays very important role and prominent role in every competitive examination. So based on polity and governance, public policy, defense, international relations, awards, rewards, sports, art and culture. So many things it can cover. So Kovilmanas says it is small boat. Okay, now what the others are thinking. So before I could see the other one, so let us flash the answer without wasting your time. And the right answer is the Heart Lamp. So universally, this Booker Prize is recognized by the judging panel as the finest piece of translated fiction globally for the year 2025. This award, Booker Prize, was given to this beautiful book, and the award underscores the vital importance of linguistic translation in sharing profound, localized cultural narratives seamlessly across the borders. So without wasting your valuable time, so here we go for the next question. And the next question on your screen. So here today we have covered so many important things based on ecosystem and culture. We talked about indoor, we talked about the book Heart Lamp, we talked about Ahmedabad Commonwealth Games host, we talked about artificial intelligence based anchor, we talked about the welfare scheme GRAMG and the Black Forest operation, at the same time Kichan. Also we talked about, so all these things are, so the true mastery of current affairs isn't just knowing the raw facts, it is understanding how they map across our rapidly shifting world. So in this way, I think clear. So it is growing. So we will continue the same way. So very soon we are going to start, that is a course on modern Indian history. So this we will not have live, but modern Indian history we will continue. So very useful for UPSC, Public Service Commission. Clear. So we will start all the way from the advent of Europeans to clear all the prominent lessons of modern Indian history until India achieved independence. So hope you all people will watch such videos also. So those who are interested, so they should clear try to, if you got interested, so try to join this and subscribe this. Okay, now here we see, I think that's all for today, and have a nice day. Thank you all and good night.